welcome back. So, let's see. Let's start up in the corner here. We're one turn off of telecommunications, which opens up the nuclear submarine and some important things. I am negative 10 for unhappiness. That's great. I have a settler here who wants to do things. He wants to be told where to go now. The Polynesians are down to their last city. And this war is progressing rather well. I have an incursion of barbarians because of the unhappiness. Let's see. Let's not go through this list. Okay, well, ban luxury incense was not passed. Yeah, because who in their right mind would actually want to pass that? And ban luxury marble was not passed. Because who in their right mind actually would? I have some notifications of enemy units. Those are nothing out of the ordinary. Alright, let's go, Mr. Settler. See, this settler, I want to place him there. That way he'll be 2 tiles from the iron and the stone, and 2 tiles from that 1 uranium. Alright, what were you doing? Alright. I really do need to exploit more, more in the way of these trade routes. So let's go ahead and let's do food to Nimrod, so that city can grow again. Because the more it grows, the better production it's going to have. It's leveraging all the production, but it's not leveraging food. We need to be leveraging food as well, so that the place will sustain itself. Sink the fucker. For good measure. Okay, let's see. Let's make strikes with Graz and Vienna just to do that, make use of it. Kill that. Kill him off. Thank you. And Vienna needs to pick target. That one. Missile cruiser. You're just gonna make a decent occupier there. Let's get you para-dropped over here. Because we basically just need to move all of them in and prepare to take out all these barbarians. And exploration, excellent. Still got plenty of soldiers, which is very useful. Get a mine going there. Post him up with that innermost battleship. Let's actually move this destroyer out so I can monitor these guys moving. Alright, you're also ready to move. I have another one close to hand. It would seem I did not have any XCOM squads close to hand that would be available for this mission. Ouch. Unfortunate. But just these two will be helpful to, you know, clearing out these barbarians. Leonidas, just sit tight. I know you're not healed up, but let's para-drop onto that barbarian encampment. Clear it out. And then get back to the sea. Because we're going to need that. So I'm thinking of organizing things. I've already got a number of missile cruisers and battleships on this coast, and I've got a destroyer. Very good. Carriers are not going to factor, but I need something to carry these nuclear bombs, because I'm not just going to delete the nuclear bombs. They're valuable for what they are. So over here, this will constitute what we'll just refer to loosely as the Eastern Fleet. The Western Fleet, I'm going to reorganize things because we've already got a good number of missile cruisers. That's actually very, very encouraging to see. I'm thinking of taking down this picket line because it's expensive to maintain. Because it's, what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 submarines and destroyers, plus 2, a whole battleship and a missile cruiser. That's a decent number of units. That's a decent amount of maintenance. So I'm just going to collapse that line down. I think I'm going to drop a city there to, like, sort of monitor the channel. See, there are these battleships in this here carrier, which this carrier has an atomic bomb on it. These things bother me. Most of these submarines don't have any promotions either. Okay, this one has the Wolfpack promotions. Moral discipline, great lighthouse. You have your promotions. You do and you do. So this one would get deleted, but the other ones I would promote to nuclear submarines. I'll wait until I can take the picket line down. See, these destroyers would be helpful. Okay. Strategy talk, right? This Western fleet, that Eastern fleet. The point of having a destroyer with it is, let's move over here. When I'm assaulting one of these small islands, sure, I could drop an XCOM squad on the island to take the city, or I could strike it with the destroyer, if I remember correctly. I haven't done that in Civ 5 in a while, and I might be getting it twisted from Civ 3 or Beyond Earth. I don't remember. So maybe I'm wrong, maybe I'm not. Either way, having an extra destroyer around gives me something to throw at the enemy and just, like, yeah, get it killed, and then not cry about because destroyers are cheap. Really, missile cruisers are going to form up the bulk of my fleet going forward. Okay, cool. This battleship does have the range promotion. Fuck yes. See, that will, because battleships have a range of 3. That extends the range out to a range of 4, which will safely put it outside of the reach of anyone. If I remember correctly, I might actually post up a couple of submarines down in this passage, because, well, I do want that passage to stay open. Anyway, back to the matter at hand. So, choose production. You were building a missile cruiser. We can stop with missile cruisers now. What do you need? Why do you not have culture? Why do you not have a lighthouse? I don't need a temple. What can I even do with religion? I only have a pantheon. In this city with, what is it, Catholicism. Let me purchase. Great scientists and great generals. Okay. How about Confucians, whatever that is? Great scientists and great generals. Artillery, infantry, anti-tank guns, bazookas, marines. That's actually pretty nifty. But I don't need any of that right now. What I think I'll do is I think I'll snag a great scientist. Eeny, meeny, miny. Fuck it, crack off. Oh wait, do I have it? I do have a civilian unit there. It's a great general. We will do scientist. Because that's right, I opened up rationalism as a policy tree. Ultimately something of a waste there. Choose production, you've completed a barracks. Well, hang on, Honolulu, you don't have a bloody Coliseum? There, that'll solve a lot of our problems. Shit. And a zoo. Yeah, take it. That fixes a lot. Okay, let's get... Why do you not have a granary? Maybe I had a rationale going in, you know, in the past, but like... What the fuck? How is it that I don't have that? As much as I'm looking at everything else, I'm thinking that the rest of these, it might be necessary to, just say, screw it, because, oh wait, granary first, add queue. University workshops. They're good for just that little bonus of production, but most importantly, that happiness from order. 4 turns, lovely. So we will have a policy pickup. Actually really good. That's also really good. Yeah, a lot of my policy pickups were mistakes, but level 3, there's one that's going to be very helpful. And we'll get that in 4 turns. Make a proposal. Great percentile improvements. It's actually useful. Let's do this. No, not repeal it. What am I doing? I'm looking at the top of the list. Those are things that have already been done. Those things are useful. World religion, world ideology. Yeah, let's just embargo Polynesia. Which, by the time we vote on it, yeah, 10 turns, I'll probably have knocked Polynesia out the game, so we'll see what happens with that. Mistakes were made. Anyway, next turn. No. He's like, please give me peace. How about no? Is that a frigate? Whatever. Alright. A bunch of things were destroyed by barbarians. Barbarians, barbarians, barbarians.
The more we elaborate our
Who
means of
just started
communication,
building
the less we communicate.
Who just started building a guided missile? No, you're not building guided missiles. Jeez. Do something useful, like, I don't know. Stock exchange. Fuck it. Yeah. Who's that settler in here? Okay, so you have... Let's do... There, fortify until healed. Mr. Perry, you can sleep. Just do your thing. Jesus. One additional attack per turn, plus one range per turn. This artillery has... This rocket artillery has really gotten a lot of bonuses. Volley. Well, you're not going to get in range, so you can just hang out. Gonna keep moving forward because we do have an objective to reach. That kills him. Yeah, that's a good spot for this settler. Kills. If I have the pronunciation correctly. Strike him again. Decisive victory. There we go. Oh. I should have deployed there. Damn, I didn't see the river. Oops. Oh well. Live and learn, you make mistakes, I suppose. Still get a lot of bonuses for versus barbarians. So it's no big deal. Tempted to use a healing, use a heal instantly, but let's do cover 2. Fortify. Oh, another nuclear missile. Ooh, that's right. Yes. Set you up in Warsaw. So I had this set up to go for future tech. Let's snag nuclear fusion just to unlock GDRs. Giant death robots. Do that. Let's see. Try to reset the tiles. Damn. $32. Yeah. Huh. Okay, so I've got all the guilds. I have a... I do have... Let's do this. Let's get a hospital. Just for good measure. That city was hyper specialized to do science from a very early time. Oh, it can't get a garden. Ooh, that was a bonehead move. Oh well. Shit happens. Choose production in Asur. Let's do this. Let's just have you do a settler. That'd be pretty banging, shall we say. Let's see, you are gonna do, we'll start with a monument. And then I'm just gonna load you up. Actually, Aqueduct in 14, Monument 33. I see what you're doing. Let's just focus on that aqueduct first, because that'll carry over food. Monument, Circus Granary, Ducal Stable will always be more helpful than not. Throw in a regular market. And that'll tie up that starter city for a good long time. Take over the turn. Let's see what mayhem those barbarians get up to while I'm not paying attention. Struck him again. Okay, I gotta see this. It's a privateer. XCOM squad. We're gonna set you up with drill and let's do drill and cover. Deploy you there. Let's get accuracy 3 because you need to have 3 ranks of accuracy or whatever else in order to get logistics. This guy, I don't know what I was doing with his promotion build, but yeah. Okay, you. Let's paradrop you. Yeah, let's just paradrop you over here. Try to take some heat off of our friend just by Tahiti. So he's got a better chance of survival. Let's just sleep because I need to reorganize myself. Yeah, Delhi's a good stopping point for you. See, the protection against ranged attacks is useful when the attacks in question are focused on, are coming from cities. Also helps against artillery. Yeah, I wasted that one. Whatever. Just a couple points. Kill him off. Perfect. He's not healed yet. He's not healed yet. He's not healed yet. Okay. Nimrod. Let's keep you going. Let's Let's hook you up with a museum. More culture isn't gonna hurt. 2 turns left on that culture tick over. A little late for an aqueduct, isn't it? Whatever. This city is all sorts of busted. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Okay. Question. Duckwater has walls. Do those walls cost me to maintain? No. That's actually not bad. If they cost me something to maintain, I would burn all of them down. Oh dear. I don't know if y'all saw that, but I just accidentally clicked the edge of this window and yanked it halfway down my computer screen. Granary. What's next? You definitely need a granary. Just add to the bloody queue. Wait, what am I doing? Aqueduct. Coliseum. Temple stable. An observatory, free happiness and science bonus? Yeah. Taking that. Move things around a little bit. Tick to turn over. Oh, interesting. What was it that I proposed? Oh yeah, embargo this little nerd. Now barbarians.
The release of atomic energy has not created a new problem. It has merely made more urgent the necessity of solving an existing one.
Y'all can rewind it, but I'm pretty certain that that had 3 turns to complete, and it just completed. Word. We'll take that. Found a city. We can do this. Let's see. Cool. Another XCOM squad. Unfortunately, that's gonna... This guy is probably gonna go down before... Oh no, he's gonna die before... Well, yeah, let's pillage. And then fortify. We can always fix things later. You... We can just... Yeah, we can just get you moved. There we go. Strike. Ah, helicopter gunships, foiled again. See, even if I'm moving along the roads... No defensive terrain bonuses and a hovering unit. All tiles cost 1 move, so it doesn't matter what roads there are. Helicopter gunships are not faster. And for 1 less movement per turn, tanks are of course going to rapidly outstrip any like bonus that this helicopter gunship had. Maybe they're useful in defense. Whatever. Let's go hang out back in Warsaw or something. Oh, that's gonna get that guy killed. Fuck. Oops. Oh well. I'm gonna start... Well, we'll just hop, skip, and jump everybody up there. Okay, cool. Wish I could save Scum to save this bastard. He's so dumb that he's gonna do that. Oh well. Am I just gonna cluster all my XCOM squads over there? I'm not actually. I shouldn't. I'm gonna use XCOM squads to monitor them. Use that guy to monitor that northern area. So I shouldn't use that guy for space filling. I should use doop doop doop. Just use him to help control the borders. Nice, another one. flanking bonus. There we go. That'll also make it harder for him to move anywhere else. Kill him. There you go. Hell yeah. Next policy in 1 turn. Excellent. Next research. Let's go for lasers, then stealth. Because I'm interested in seeing stealth bombers be used more frequently. That'll allow me a lot more flexibility in terms of strike capability. Let's do this. Purchase. Okay, we're gonna burn another great scientist on this. To try to close this gap, because we need to. Let's get another archaeologist, because I've got a bunch of antiquity sites that aren't being exploited. Oh, I can't see them much better here. Oh well. See, there's an antiquity site. And they would really be, like there's another one, they would be really, really potent if I developed them. So I'm going to develop them. Oop. We've got some unhappiness. You. Let's see. Flick through. Workshop. I'm actually going to burn that as well. Purchase that. Workshop. Public school was it, yeah. So that'll knock us down to 8 unhappiness. Part of the problem with the unhappiness is that we're at war, and those cities don't have courthouses. I actually can't remember what cities don't have courthouses right now. Let's see, Duckwater, we're gonna do another cargo ship. Bisha. Get a stadium going. Get more stadiums. Whatever the plural of stadiums really is. Excellent. Get these things repaired. Oh, he got the Hubble Space Telescope. Oh well. I'm not even going for high score at this point. I'm just going for a win. Yeah, I know they're enemies. I know. Oh hell yeah, great musician. Just go build improvements. Charge. There we go. Kind of go through George Gershwin, broadcast tower in the city of Warsaw. I got rhythm. Hell yeah. Actually, I still have some guided missiles. Not gonna do much, but they'll do something. Shenquo.
The night is far spent. The day is at hand. Let us therefore cast off the works of darkness, and let us put on the armor of light.
That also gives us a pretty good leg up on stealth. Nice. Okay, I'm gonna roll the dice here.
Abi pio ela kampai ea.
There we
Amoe
go.
hola kaliona. E ia e o kanaloa ke ki mai nei.
It's just business, buddy. And that is Polynesia off the map. We're free from that, finally. don't want to build a aqueduct. Let's just do a workshop. Buy an aqueduct. Adopt a policy. Add tenant. Iron curtain. Give me 1 second, actually. Let's see. All right. I'm not sure if I'm getting this name right, but the user Avenger Atilipa. I don't know if that's their name or if that's just the nickname that YouTube gave them. But Avenger Atilipa told me that I need to get free courthouses because the fact I haven't thus far is really boneheaded. Boy, hell yeah. Okay. What do you know? End of the Polynesians. So, let's go ahead, roll over the turn, and while we do that, I'll, get to yakking. So, now that it's literally just me and Rome, we've got a couple of phases ahead of us. As I've been working on, I'm now just going to consolidate my hold over this continent. I'm going to get a bunch of cities started to try to lock down the borders on this continent, because, I mean, you can see on the map, it's pretty nasty with the border gore. I think we're in a military position that would make it really unappealing for the Romans to assault me, because while they do have a numerical superiority, that's a given. Oh, a whole bunch of cities love the king because I got copper finally. That's what it was. Oh, hell yeah. But while he's almost certainly got numerical superiority right now, and he's got, I think, city superiority, at least numbers-wise, while he has that, he still needs to defeat me, right, in order to win. And it's going to be all that harder if he can't get a toehold on the continent, and more than that, I've got enough units right now to effectively defend myself. So, this all plays... Why is there a galley there? This all plays really well into my hand. So, I'm going to now, secondarily, so aside from building cities, I'm going to divvy up my forces into groups of units. That XCOM squad survived with 4 hit points. Ooh, that's nice. So now you can just head to Warsaw, whatever. Let's finish up this turn. We'll end off at turn 623. But ooh, this is, and right before Golden Age ends. Ooh, there we go. I'm actually just going to consolidate all the XCOM squads over here, because that'll help me really see who's who. Should have done it in these open fields. Whatever. Not by Fort Cassian. No big deal. I can move them. It'll help to move them around when I am thinking. Because again, we want to reorganize, right? We want to reorganize the military force that we have. let's go ahead and let's get everybody moving again. But the thing is, I like to, you know, consolidate my forces into, I guess you could say, maneuver elements. Groups of units that maneuver and fight together. It helps me to keep things organized. It helps me to keep, you know, to think through situations. And it ensures that I can move, I have, you know, pieces to move as a group that are going to be together stronger. Okay, what did you finish? You finished an XCOM squad. Congratulations. Do you want a cookie? Yeah. Give you an amphitheater. Purchase an aqueduct for you. And queue up a stadium. Choose production. You finished a museum. City must not contain a solar plant. I don't want to use... I don't know. Broadcast tower, we'll just purchase that and choose production. Let's get a GDR going. That won't be done for a couple of turns, but that'll be awesome. Fort Cassian has finished a barracks. Okay, let's see. Let's get a cargo ship going with you because we want to funnel resources into Nimrud. Okay, why is Nimrud so important? I think I've talked about this before, but I should just talk about it again. It's because that's where I've built my heroic epic. And the units that are built there get a 15% combat bonus. So, funnel resources to that city, make that city way big, you know, give it all the production in the world, and it'll just churn out units really fast. Jackson, get you a zoo. Yeah, get you a zoo. This city is so pathetic to me because it's like it's just this little corner of the empire that wasn't developed until recently, and it's like all the little cities that I have. Okay, process the last turn. To deliberate on the following: enact world ideology freedom. Yeah, that's not going to happen. Rome takes forever. Okay, this worker, we'll start with him. So that brings us to turn 623. And the Polynesians are off the board. we'll see where we go next time. Until then,